what you need, yeah. Man, I got it, wow.
Everybody, what's up? This is another edition of Box Seats, where we talk about sports with comedians. Let's get ready to get the comics in here and have some fun. My man Mo is in the building. Mo Smith.
Oh shit! No more no Howie today.
How he's doing his thing. You know, got to promote that movie. Got to get that movie going.
He out working. Congratulations to him.
Yeah, God willing, that dude's doing his thing. My man D Jones in the building, and here we go with this already. Okay, all right.
Hey, what's up, fellas?
How you doing, D? How's everything?
Hey, man, hey, the Patriots did their thing, Frank.
Yeah, I know, but they were supposed
and to. And the Pistons.
Yeah, they were supposed to. They were supposed to.
Great. It was a great Sunday. It was a great weekend.
For you, it definitely was. Definitely was.
Yes, sir.
My man Jason Hayes is in the building. Filmmaker. What's up, Jay? How you doing, sir?
Hey, it's all good. What's up, fellas?
What's going on?
So
I saw that nervous tick. I saw that nervous tick in Frank's eyes, man, when D opened that Pistons. He's like, I saw it. Hey, Mo, this when he turned on him. You're right.
He's gonna turn on him.
I'm okay with it. I would expect it.
Okay, Jay. You try to start with violence today. All right, Jay. All right.
That's his go-to line. He said that in the text chain. Oh, you want to start with violence today?
Who did they beat though, D? I forget.
Some Lucky Charms.
I ain't hear that. I'm gonna act like I ain't hear that.
Jason Tatum ain't walking through that door.
Everybody want violence.
They need to figure out what's that dirt in his head too.
Oh, he left it on one of our players.
I forgot who they beat, man. Hey, I appreciate you reminding me though.
Yeah, it's
Frank,
the team.
Frank, look, how we even start? How we even get to this?
It was that racist ass team in Massachusetts.
Like, how we even get to this? And look at this, only game 2. He got
and this was the hour I was regretting. I was like, I sure don't feel like doing this show today. I sure don't feel like doing this today.
Man.
That's right, because I haven't talked to you since Friday when the Knicks played the Celtics.
And the Knicks took the L too, but I forget who beat them though.
I knew you was gonna come with that bullshit. I knew you was gonna come with that.
Who was it, Philly? Who was it?
I think it's that team that Pat Riley left the Knicks to go take over.
They lost to Miami. We catch you on the rebound.
You know what? Everybody gets the L sooner or later.
Everybody gonna catch it, baby.
Everybody catches the L.
I think I got one coming tonight, so it's cool.
Yeah, it's definitely cool. All right, so let's get ready to get this show started. Let's see top stories in sports. Mo, you up first, bro. I hope you're ready for this. You up, Mo. So I didn't do the show with you on Friday, but Steve held it down, and he talked about obviously all this gambling and stuff like this. The reason why I wanted to bring it up today is the top story is because I don't know if you guys heard this and everything else, but there's been some more FBI sweeping gambling accusations, more FBI sweeps going on. Antonio Gates is the latest guy who's under the eye with the FBI for this and this gambling situation, which I think, Mo, I ain't gonna lie, I think, Mo, because of Donald Trump's involvement in pressing the FBI, I think there's going to be another sweep in the next 2 or 3 weeks. Where you at with this, Mo?
Man, listen, I'm taking it back to where the conversation left off last week. Anything not to open up the Epstein files. Yeah, it's going to last forever. They got to draw this one out. They're going to try to investigate, accuse, because that's what you keep saying. All these people are accused. No one has been charged. Everyone's just been accused. So they can accuse every shoot. They might accuse boxers. I hope they do. They may get more followers. But they might try to accuse us of doing something stupid. All they doing is accusing.
Yeah, and the thing, D Jones, is the accusations of following these guys, because if you know how the athletes and celebrities do get together, they have all kind of games like that. So you think there's gonna be more sweeps coming, D?
Mo already said it. It's to get rid of this Epstein talk because people been gambling, playing poker and blackjack forever. Now if they rigging personal games, you can't take money out of the the government's mouth. So that's one. If they're rigging games, that's crazy. If it's sports betting, that's crazy. But it's anything to get the heat off of the president right now. And if there is a video of me and some strippers at a gambling place, it was not me.
AI. It was AI, bro.
It was AI. It's not me.
AI.
But we don't have to worry about nothing as a group. It wasn't me.
Oh, okay. All right. Good to know that. Where you at with this, Jay? Because I think there's more FBI sweeps coming. Do you think it's a two? I don't know. What's your thoughts, man? What's your thoughts?
Listen, I'm waiting for them to start busting up dice games next. What I mean? Because they gonna do anything to keep us focused on anything other than what's going on with them currently. Anybody talking about government shutdown? Anybody talking about Epstein files? Anybody talking about the lousy job? Anybody talking about inflation? Anybody talking about none of that stuff that really matters in their day-to-day life, because they're giving them Real Housewives of Atlanta energy, talking about gambling with former players, playing poker. Okay, that's way more sexy than talking about things that's going to affect our lives. So I don't think it's going to end anytime soon, because right now it's sucking so much air out the room, they can't help but stay over there with it.
Yeah. So Mo,
can I interject on my Howie?
Hold on, D, because I'm coming right back to you with this. Let me hit. Hold on. That's the reason why I'm saying hold on. The other part of this story being released is at 10:30 a.m. this morning, the NBA reassessed its measures on legal sports betting is regulated and what sports types of bets should be allowed and the best ways to protect players with dire risks that gambling can impose on their careers and livelihoods, according to a memo that was released today. Reason why I'm bringing that up now in two parts of the story is because we have what happened over the weekend since last week, and now the NBA is feeling the need to come up because we know the NBA commissioner is now under fire and possibly might be forced to resign. What's your take on this, Mo?
I didn't know he was being forced to resign, under fire.
I didn't say he's forced to resign. I said he might be forced to resign because of what's happening now. It's the worst. Look at it. Look at it from the high point. It's the worst tenure right now. Last week has been a worst tenure of any NBA commissioner ever.
Well, number one, before him it was Donald. What was his name? What was
David Stern.
David Stern.
Yeah.
And David Stern did everything he could to clean up the NBA. So, and the commissioner now, and I can't get his name out right quick.
Adam Silver.
Adam Silver. That's like getting drafted, and the person you coming after is Jordan or Brady or Derek Jeter. He had a lot to carry. Yeah, it's the worst time, and they looking real bad. But I don't think they're gonna get rid of him. Saying listen. They ain't gonna get rid of him. He ain't going.
D Jones, I'm sorry for not letting you interject. I apologize. What were you gonna say?
Well, one, I was gonna say, did y'all see the hoodie that Chauncey Billups had on?
Yeah.
It said Clutch Sports.
Yeah.
What did it say?
When
he walked out of the
prison
jail or whatever, he had on a hoodie that said Clutch Sports, which was, I don't know if it's cryptic or what it was, but it was just ironic he had that. Now, dealing with the commissioner, I don't think he's going nowhere, man. I don't think the NBA has been in a better place since he's been there. I think he took it to another height. And everybody gonna go through a rough patch, but I don't think this is on him at all.
All right, so D Jones, let me interrupt you and say, you don't think that what's happening now, because it's been mentioned several times in the NBA with the worst gambling, obviously stuff that's happened ever in worst NBA history. You don't think this taints Adam Silver's record at all? That's what you're saying?
Can you imagine if they had sports gambling when Jordan was playing?
Yeah, I agree.
It would be. I think it would have been even worse back then with them guys getting high and drinking and smoking in the locker room. And
but that's a hypothetical. Right now, we're talking about.
But I'm saying this is a new era. Like, we've never been here before. So I can see if this was 20 years from now, and this stuff happened. But this is new. You know what I'm saying? So I don't think I don't see his job being in jeopardy.
Okay, now Jay, the reason why I asked you guys this question is, and I left this last thing for you specifically, Jay, is because on a legal standpoint, right? Do you see it as the NBA and basically just everything? Do you see it as like being presented a gift so they can make somebody be the scapegoat of what's happening? Because the way I see it now, it's a lot going on here. The way I see it, looking at it from very far above and everything else, I see that they're going to try to put somebody's head in a chopping block. You know what I mean? Like I just see somebody's going to go up there and try to somebody's going to have to take the fall for this. And I think they're trying to prime up Adam Silver for that. So that's my take. What's your take coming at it from your background, your expertise? How you look at it?
I mean, this is okay. I mean, this is going to dip into one of my later questions. You know, one of my later answers for a later question.
Right.
From what I'm seeing, first off, he's done probably a better job than David Stern has in terms of growing the game. So
right,
nobody, you know, and it's not like he didn't put reasonable things in place to avoid these types of things from happening. I mean, you can't get fired. You know what I'm saying? Okay, the equivalent of this would be like, let's say your police chief has the safest city in the country, but the crime rate is still 3%, as opposed to everybody else being 30-40%. And you're firing him because his crime rate is at 3% because he's not at 0% crime. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's just some things, you know, you can't stop everything. Like certain people are going to do certain things underneath your nose until you find out about it. Well, now he knows. And the response has been, he's talking to the sports betting organizations, you know, the casinos, saying, listen, we got to talk about what things you guys should even be allowed to allow bets on now. Because he understands that those, you know, it's just certain things that you don't know if the tournament was real or if it was something that they did to point shade. So the way to know for sure is that you can't place a bet on that. You know what I'm saying? So I think that's what it sounds like what they're doing in the long run. Now, the second part, you know, was going to dip into one of my answers before. I don't think that it's coincidental because you're not going to convince me that they're not doing the same thing in MLB and, you know, and in the NFL and in hockey too. It's just that when you think about why the NBA is being targeted, they were the one professional sports league that never bent the knee the first time. They still talk about equality. It's on every court. They talk straight to that man's face about how they felt about him. So I am not surprised that they're the ones who get to be special and get to go up first. And I'll leave it at that for right now.
I gotta admit, I didn't expect you to say that, Jay. That's a great point. I didn't expect you to say that. I was looking at it from, and I'd be trying to steer you guys in a certain direction. I was looking at it as a point of being that the NBA is probably going to take the fall because of the fact that it's so global, and they just, you know, and NBA don't care. They don't give a damn about nothing, you know, that's happening. They just, you know what I mean? It just, there's so much to it, man. It's just so much.
I think what's going to happen is that for the NBA, what the NBA is going to do and what they have to do to keep themselves clear is once the galaxies are done, they're going to hand down some swift punishment because they got things in place to say if you do ABC, you will receive these reprimands. And
they already got a lifetime ban. If these cats ain't abiding by that, I don't know what to do.
But
so all they can do is just, you know, hand down what they have in order and keep it moving. There's another game next week.
Yeah, but the whole thing is that now sports betting is legal, right? And we all know it's legal. But now you got the sports commissioners of all the sports trying to tip tap and you know, trying to figure out a way how to make it, you know, not necessarily legal, but how to make it without, you know, pulling so much drama into this? Because at the end of the day, especially when you lived out in LA, all those athletes, ex-athletes, they all gambling. They gambling all day, up, down. Like, I mean,
Right.
you pick a sport, they all are gambling. You pick a place to go, they all are gambling. So I don't understand how the FBI is going to sort through all this. Because if you ask me, it's messy. But let's keep this thing moving, man. I don't know if you guys heard about this a couple of hours ago, man. Adrian Peterson was arrested.
Yeah.
Former running back. You know, I had to bring this up too before we was talking about the NFL games too, because former NFL Adrian Peterson was arrested in Sugar Land, Texas, on charges of driving while intoxicated and unlawful carrying of a weapon in Texas. So, you know, y'all understand. And mind, here's the thing: he ain't even get bailed yet. He ain't bailed. He's still arrested. This happened last night. He's still locked up. So, what's your take on this, Mo? You know, with Adrian Peterson being arrested.
Well, you know, my good friend Frank, as Howard would say, why they keep driving? What is wrong with them? Why do they keep getting behind the wheel? I don't understand it. I'm just flabbergasted behind this. You got all this money and you keep getting behind the wheel. I think that's what Howard would have said if he was here right now. And then I would be next. I'd be like, why do I got to follow him on one of those rants? He's right. Ain't nothing left to say. Why do they keep doing this stupid shit?
Yeah, at the end of the day, I'm baffled. I'm baffled, but you know that's what we in. So D, Adrian Peterson is arrested. He is still locked up for unlawful carry. I think you know in the state of Texas, I'm gonna refer to Jay on this one, but in the state of Texas, if you don't have a legal permit to carry a gun, that's a pretty serious arrest right there. So how you looking at it? How you looking at this, D?
Adrian Peterson, probably top 10 running back of all time.
Not probably.
Yeah.
Okay. Top 10 running back of all time. He might be top 5 dumbest running back of all time as well. Because it seemed like he stayed in the news for some state, didn't he? I just seen him fight some guy at a bar. Then he got arrested for what he did with his kids, and he just don't seem like the brightest guy. Yeah, I don't know what's going on with Adrian Peterson, man.
He might be a CTE candidate. We just don't know. You know?
No,
absolutely.
That's dumb. He's just dumb because he was doing this before he, he's just dumb.
He just okay. All right. Well, how you look at it, Jay? Because at the end of the day, this is pretty serious.
Listen, man. Here's the one thing I know for sure: in a red state, especially a state like Texas, where it's open carry, the gun is always the least of your problems.
Mhm. So
if the gun is a problem, it's probably because the gun is a problem in conjunction with something else. So I looked it up. I asked AI. I'm like, why was it legal for Adrian Peterson to have a gun in an open carry state, right? And it says, that he was arrested, and it's probably in conjunction, with some state or local law that made the gun illegal. It appears that in Texas, if you are heavily intoxicated, you can't have a firearm on your person. And he was arrested, and he blew like almost twice the legal limit. So that's probably why he got charged with the unlawful gun thing, because I thought maybe he was a felon or something. I don't think he's a felon. I don't remember him like having a felony conviction at any time. So that has to be the issue as to why the gun is unlawful. And that's probably why I think that charge is going to go away. And then the D will be solved, some other kind of way by somebody around there, that's going to have a money lawyer come in and plead it down to something lesser. And he'll be back on the streets. But right now, I don't even know how much bread he got to even pay a lawyer right now, to be honest.
Yeah. That's where I was looking at, like, why is this man still locked up? And at the end of the day, he had to pay a lot for child support. He had the issue with his kids. He got separated from his wife. He paid out a lot of money, and that money goes fast. You all know that money goes fast.
But also, Frank, understand this, and this goes to what D was talking about the smartness. This is a dude who took out a $4 million loan to throw a birthday party for himself. Okay?
Yeah.
Like, bro, a $4 million loan to throw a birthday party so you can fly everybody first class and put them up in, first class amenities and stuff like that. That is not a smart person, bro.
Yeah, sure ain't. Especially when you said the word loan.
Right.
The word loan. Look who joined the show. Howie Bell's in the building, y'all. Howie, what's happening?
What up, though? What's going on, good brothers? Y'all all
Howie
right?
Bizzle.
What up?
Hey, man, I got like 15, 20 minutes, man. I was like, hey, man, let me do this. I'm on my way to the airport, man. Let me tell y'all something, man. I love you guys, brother. You guys are incredible. You remind me of First Take.
Minus that loudmouth.
That's a lot about it.
Right.
So I just joined in. I don't even know what y'all talking about. But I was like, let me chime in. What's going on?
Well, guess what? We just ended that topic. Now we get ready to start another topic. So you came in just in time. All right, so let's get ready to get the ball rolling on talking about the NFL games. Howie, I guess you're going to be up first, man. So let's talk about the first game, and it's got to be the Green Bay to me defeating Pittsburgh 35-25. That was supposed to be the revenge game. That was supposed to be a lot for obviously a lot of people to talk about. Howie Bell, did that game turn out the way you expected it? Howie, what's your take on Aaron Rodgers and the Steelers losing to Green Bay?
Hell no, it didn't turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. That was the first time in my life I rooted for Aaron Rodgers. In my whole life, I wanted him to beat Green Bay so bad.
Yeah.
And now Green Bay is the top of the NFC North, and I hated that. You know what I'm saying? I wanted him to really have a better showing. And, man, I just got to listen to Green Bay online talk so much trash for the next week, bro. I hated it. You know what I'm saying? I hated it, man, as a matter of fact. I think that the Pittsburgh Steelers, man, their defense is terrible.
Yeah, they look
What
terrible.
the hell? Man, Pittsburgh ain't never had a defense this bad.
Somebody on this show, Howie Bell, I don't know who it was, but somebody on this show said that Pittsburgh is not as good as their record says it is. I don't know who it was. Oh, wait a minute. That was me. That was me.
Yeah, you're right, man. You was right. That defense sucks, bro.
Yeah, it definitely does. Mo, let me look at you, talk to you about Green Bay defeating Pittsburgh right now. People said on ESPN to say, I heard this morning, they think in the NFC that besides the Lions, that the Super Bowl goes through Green Bay. What's your take on this, Mo?
The Super Bowl goes through Green Bay and the NFC. Besides the Lions, I ain't sold. I'm sold with the Lions. You know they're gonna make their noise. I don't know if they're gonna make it all the way or not, barring any injuries or anything that may happen. But I mean, Green Bay is tough too. They doing their thing. They're above 500. You know, Love is balling out a little bit, and they put the smackdown on Aaron Rodgers, who cannot beat teams that are over 500. He's 1-2 this season on 500 teams.
Mm-hmm. Great point. Great point. D. Jones, how are you looking at this, man, from 3,000 feet?
Green Bay number one in the NFC, not just the NFC North. I think they number one in the NFC. I still don't trust Jordan Love. Like when it come down to it, game like clutch, I don't trust Jordan Love at all. And then the Steelers, man, they just look old. They look old on offense. They look old on defense. And I'm mad because the Patriots lost to these dudes. Like, we really lost to the Steelers and the Raiders. We should be 7-0. But
8-0.
God damn, man. Let me ask you about the Patriots.
Yeah, I'm gonna get to the Patriots in a second. D, let me just leave you this last question. D, I'm gonna leave you with this last question. This is the last question I'm gonna leave you with. Do you think Green Bay is the best team on paper right now since the addition of what's his name on defense? You think
Micah Parsons?
I think NFC. I think the Lions probably the best team in NFC. But
there you go.
But,
Thank you.
But we gonna see on Thanksgiving. If they whoop the Lions on Thanksgiving, then we gonna know.
Yeah, can't wait for that thing. Jay, how you looking at this, man? How's your view?
Well, piggyback what D said. I mean, they looking old, man. That being Pittsburgh. So I pulled the stats up. You know, it has like all the the top performers. Aaron Rodgers threw the ball 36 times, man, for 219 yards. You know what I'm saying? That's that's a crazy low average, for throwing the ball. But on the defensive side of the ball, which was the difference in the game, the Packers put up 35 points. And they did that because the Pittsburgh Steelers defense could not hold up. And the best part of their defense, I think, is probably their secondary and maybe their linebackers. They had 0 sacks, bro.
Yeah.
They had 0 sacks. And they're paying TJ Watt how much a year, to get to the quarterback?
Hayward.
You know what I mean? And this is a quarterback that's prone to turn the ball over. you know, like in key moments, but also when they're playing well. If Jordan Love is allowed to go 29 to 37, 3 touchdowns and no turnovers, they're gonna be hard to beat. You know what I'm saying? I'm gonna keep it a buck because Micah and Rashad Gary was hunting yesterday.
Yeah.
They was hunting Aaron Rodgers all day, and Pittsburgh put no pressure on Jordan Love. So if they can look like that, then hey, I don't know who's gonna beat them.
Okay, so how
they played the shower curtain defense.
Yeah, they
Yeah,
did.
you're right about that.
So Howie Bell, I looked at some of the sports shows today, and I wanted to give a love to some of this team that they're not getting no love on national news like the way they should be. It's the Indianapolis Colts, man. They rolling in 7-1. They're the #1 team right now in the AFC, and everybody's saying, a lot of people are saying that they're the #1 team in the league. So how are you looking at the Colts rolling in 7-1? And there's conversations that their running back could be the MVP of the league. Howie, how you looking at this?
I heard that. What's his name? The running back?
Jonathan Taylor.
Jonathan Taylor.
Taylor is incredible, man. Let me tell you something. I've been watching him, and I've said this early shows. Colts are there, bro. Let me tell you something. 7-1 ain't a fault, bro.
Yeah.
That's not a mistake. That's not a fluke.
Right.
You don't just become 7-1 on a fluke. They're a really good team, man. I even heard people comparing them to the Rams. You know what I'm saying? That 99, whatever, 2000, like the greatest show on turf. Like, they're doing it, man. And I don't see nobody stopping them. So
I have to agree with you, Howie, bro, because what nobody else is talking about either, Howie, is their strength of schedule. They ain't got no easy schedule. You know what I mean?
No, they don't. No, they don't.
Yeah.
And they're kicking ass, and they're doing it, man, and taking names.
Sure
and I love it. I love it to death. I love the Colts. The Colts is actually one of my good teams. But I'll tell you this, though, man. Outside of that, whatever they're doing, dog, I don't know if it's coaching, player, or personnel, you know, or discipline. Whatever it is, it's working for them. They're going to give people in the AFC a hard time.
They sure
They
are.
go, hey. Come on, man. That's a new prostitute on the block.
Mo, are you looking at Jonathan and Daniel Jones as the elite now guys of the league? You know what I mean? How are you looking at this, man? They're running back
like this shit should have been happening in New York. If they'd have had the right coaching and offensive line, we had Saquon Barkley and Daniel Jones. Can't tell me he ain't had no. Anyway, yeah, the Colts got a pretty wild schedule coming up, man. They got the Steelers next week, then they got the Falcons, then they got the Chiefs, and then after that they got the Texans, and then they got the Duval Jags.
Well,
they might go the undefeated the rest way.
Yeah, I was about to say what you said ain't that they
got the Seahawks and the Niners, and then the Jags again.
That easy ass schedule.
Yeah, I don't see how they lose.
They got some lumps coming, baby.
I don't know about that.
We'll find out.
They got some lumps coming.
I'll find out. I'm saying the Indianapolis Colts Giants are doing pretty good.
D. Jones, how are you looking at this, man? Because the Colts are running right now with the 7-1 schedule, and a lot of people are talking about their running back could be the MVP of the league.
They are not the Giants at all. I wish people would stop calling them the Giants. They're way better than the Giants. Jonathan Taylor's been a beast every year he's been healthy.
He has been.
And I'm happy to see him on a winning team, man, because it's hard to watch great running backs on terrible teams, man. And Jonathan Taylor's been a beast, man. And I always been a fan of his. He's not gonna go catch 100 passes or stuff like that. But you get that man the ball, I think he should be. We know they're gonna give it to a quarterback, but they should give him MVP this season so far.
It look good. Hey, man. Hey, gentlemen. I hate to break out, man. I love y'all to death. I'm on my way to Atlanta, Georgia for the Atlanta premiere and red carpet for Unexpected Christmas. So I'm on my way out, man. I just wanted to chime in and let y'all know I had a couple minutes.
Have fun.
Peace out.
About that.
Travel safe.
Travel safely.
Man, somebody was trying to call me at the same time. That's crazy. Somebody always trying to call you. But man, I love y'all, and then I'll see y'all in New York.
All right, man. Take care. All right, so Jay, what's your take on this, bro? How are you looking at the Colts rolling 7-1, bro?
mean, they're definitely a legitimate team right now, man. I mean, you know, there's no disputing that. But a great running back and great O-line play makes that possible. Like, you know, it makes it hard for Daniel Jones to beat them because when you're running back averaging like over 5 yards a carry, you stay on schedule all the time. I mean, you're never behind the chains. So that keeps Daniel Jones out of the game and messing things up. But they got a chance. I mean, they legit, if you ask me.
Yeah, 100%. Mo, you go up next, man. We got to talk about the Giants losing Scatterboo, man. Like that's ridiculous. Like, man, that was a huge loss to me because I think the Giants was getting ready to get it together, man. What do you take about the Giants losing to the Eagles and losing Scatterboo for the season? Give me your take. Mo, you there with me? You with me, Mo?
I'm there with you, man. I can't breathe right now because you just brought up some really, really traumatizing, and you put in big letters, Philly beats New York Giants. That is really messed up. You just really had to do that. I don't know if we lost to the Reps or lost to the Eagles because it seemed like we had to play both of them yesterday. They taking touchdowns back. They not calling fumbles on them damn tush push, and they fumble. And then we lose Scatterboo. Come back to me when we talking about basketball.
Okay, I'll go back to you.
please come back to me when we talking about basketball.
Yeah, I intend to. Because we're gonna do a top 5 in a second. So you know that's what we got to jump into with the basketball. What's your take on this, D Jones?
I mean, I feel like everything's right with Philly beating the Giants because that was only right. I couldn't see it happening twice this season.
Right.
Scatterboo looked like if he had a foot fetish, he could probably suck his own toes the way his foot was direction his foot was. And I felt like Scatterboo was a gimmick. Like he was like Jeremy Lin for a week. You know what I'm saying? Like
right.
he wasn't great. He ran hard.
Oh man,
that's it. So I mean, I listen. I don't give a piss about nothing but my Pistons and my Patriots.
Hey, what's your take on this, bro?
Oh, all is restored in the universe. That's all that happened, man. Listen.
Damn.
Listen. Like we know what Scatterboo is, and I've been telling y'all what Jackson Dart is, based upon what he was in college. Like I mean, they're fun and entertaining. You know, I mean, they're gonna be good, you know, in spots. But the more game film that teams get on somebody, the more they're gonna take away the thing that they know you can do to see if you can do something else.
Yeah.
And as for Scatterboo, there's only so many times you can run head first into that armored tank before you stop getting up from it. Okay? Listen, I respect his heart. He's exciting. You know, he out there, he does a lot of things for them, but his style of play makes for a very short career.
Sure does.
Hey, Frank. Hey, Frank.
Yes, sir.
It's me putting salt on his wounds. And it's seasoning salt because I'm black.
Hilarious. Well, you know what, Mo? Let me cheer you up, Mo. It's now the time for the question.
That shit funny at all.
Here you go, Mo. The question just for you. Give me your top 5 plays that you saw in sports this weekend. And I know you got a whole bunch that's basketball related.
Oh, you said in sports. I thought it was just NFL. I put all NFL stuff down there.
Okay, go ahead.
Go ahead.
Damn. My plays. Mike Pittman of the Colts, the one-handed catch he had. Michael Pittman Jr. He had a nice one-handed catch for the Colts. I seen that on the replay. I hate to say it, and if you ask me to say it again, I won't. Drake May had a pretty good throw, 39 yards downfield, pretty decent, you know. Saquon Barkley, that 65-yard run on my Giants. I'm still a Saquon fan. I wish they would have paid him and fixed the O-line. James Cook. It wasn't a play, a performance. James Cook rushing for 216 yards for Buffalo. And Jonathan Taylor, man, like I said, wasn't no just one play. His performance, 3 touchdowns. Like I say, he's a monster. That's what I had.
Okay. D, give me yours. Give me your favorite top 5 plays you saw this weekend.
Did y'all see that Cooper Flag dunk?
Yep.
Man, that Cooper Flag dunk was nice. I got him at 5. 4. Did y'all see my Pistons beat the Celtics?
Nope.
I got that whole game at number 4. The whole game. That's
You
number
were sweating bullets though in the last minute and a half, though. Tell the truth.
No, I
that
sweat
was
bullets
this.
the first quarter. We was down 2-14.
That was this. This was you when they came back, or wasn't it? Wasn't it?
No, I knew it was going to. Y'all, listen, we'll talk about that later. We'll talk about that after the show. Mo, don't hang up at this time after when the show go off. Number 3, I got that Drake May dime he threw to Booty. That was dope. That was a dope throw.
Yeah.
I got the interception from Jalen Hawkins, the one-handed grab, the Patriots versus Cleveland. That was a good interception. And number 1, I got Jahan Dotson touchdown grab, Philly over the Giants.
You got that shaker ready, boy.
And you talk about don't hang up when the show is over. I'm ready to hang up now.
Jay,
Not here to be abused.
Yeah. Try to stay on this. Jay, give me yours.
Okay. Well, for me, unfortunately, this weekend I didn't watch a lot of sports because I had a lot of running around to do. Had a gala to go to yesterday from early in the morning, so I didn't see not one game yesterday. But what I did see, I was like, I gotta say this one thing. The favorite thing that I saw, it wasn't even a play, but it was Myles Garrett sitting on the bench by himself, man. You know, he put in 5 sacks. A 5-sack performance in a single game against a team that they got beat down by. But he went out and, they've been losing this year and the year before and the year before and the year before that. His whole career, he's been losing in Cleveland. And that man shows up as a professional every week. And he puts up MVP type numbers every week for a team he know ain't going nowhere. He is the epitome of professionalism. And that was the one thing I saw this weekend that made me feel like, now that's a standard everybody need to be living by.
Hey, Jay, add greed to it. Add greed, because he could have left.
Yeah, that's true.
They put that money in front of him. You get what you get now.
Yeah,
but it could have been, he was like, this is a team that drafted me too. You know what I'm saying?
No, it was the money.
It was the money. It was a lot of money. It was a lot of money too.
It was a lot of money.
Oh,
But having said that, he still show up every week.
Oh,
He does. He does. He's a model citizen. He's a model citizen.
Mind you, another guy in Philly who didn't play yesterday and they won without him, he out here crying about touches even though his team winning. Okay? That guy knows his team is going to lose and he still shows up and give you everything he got. There's a huge difference between those two people.
100%. Mo, you up, bro? Give me your top 5 power MVP candidates after week 7 in the NFL.
Week 7 NFL top 5 power MVP candidates. Well, start at number 5. I'm gonna keep my man up there from Buffalo, Josh Allen. He's doing his thing. You know what I'm saying? At 4, I just gotta throw Myles Garrett in there after what JD said. I mean, shit, he deserved to be in that conversation. At 3, Jonathan Taylor, man. He's just smashing the league up and down. You can't say nothing else. I hate to say this shit, but 2, Drake May. Oh, man. No, fuck that. Jared, who's the quarterback for Detroit?
Jared
Goff.
Yeah, fuck Drake May. Jared Goff. Had you did not.
I can't give it to him. You're right, Mo. You can't get that to him, bro. Scratch him off that list.
And Danny Dimes all year long. I've been yelling Danny Dimes, baby, from game one. Danny Dimes, I'm riding with him.
Okay, all right. D Jones, give me your top 5 power MVP candidates.
Number 5, and after tonight, he's going to have over 2,000 passing yards. But right now, Patrick Mahomes at 1,800 yards, 14 touchdowns, only 2 picks. Number 4, I got Baker. He got 1,919 yards, 13 touchdowns, 2 picks. Number 3, I got the only reason the coach was winning. Jonathan Taylor, 850 rushing yards, 12 touchdowns, and 205 reception yards. Number 2, I got Matt Stafford, 1,866 yards, 17 touchdowns, and 2 picks. And number 1, this man has 17 touchdowns, 2,026 yards, and only 3 interceptions with 118 passer rating. This man's name is Draco May Cunningham. Drake May.
All right, okay. And Jay, give me your top 5 MVP candidates after week 7 in the NFL.
Number 5, I'm going Jonathan Taylor. I mean, for all the winning the Colts is doing and all the praise Danny Dimes is getting, that's the straw that stirs the drink. Jonathan Taylor's the reason why they're doing it. Number 4, this is after yesterday. And given what the team's looking like, I'm putting Michael Parsons in that conversation. Because that defense was the reason why Pittsburgh looked so bad. And him not being in Dallas is why they look so bad. Number 3, come on, man. He always going to be lurking, Patrick Mahomes. Unless they fall off a cliff, which they won't, he always going to be in the MVP conversation. Number 2, his team is still winning quietly, people. Josh Allen. He's a baller. They love him. He ain't going nowhere in this conversation. But number 1, I got Matthew Stafford. That dude put up video game numbers, man. And if he does that for the rest of the season, we already got the MVP.
Excellent. Mo, it's that time. Top 5 most shocking things after the first week in the NBA.
Oh, I got that. Number 5, Houston's 0-2.
Yeah.
Houston's 0-2.
Who they lose to?
OKC, and I forget who the other team was.
Detroit
basketball.
Number 4, Zion averaging 4 steals, and he's second in the league in steals.
Ozempic, baby.
Yeah, Zion. Number 3, my boy Towns averaging 14 boards a game. He ain't really been no monster for the rebounds. He'll ball out a little bit, but he doing his thing. Number 2, my boy Josh Hart coming off an injury from the first game, and the second game snatches 14 rebounds. And I put a $20 bet on rebounds, but made a mistake and put assists, so I didn't get the money.
Wow.
I thought I bet 9+ rebounds for him, but it was 9+ assists. Damn it.
Reading is fundamental.
What's the reboard? What's the reboard?
You know what? Wait till tomorrow morning when you're on your little video show. I'm going to mess with y'all. Number 1, the Knicks playing 11 players in a game. I ain't seen that dang in a minute.
That's coaching. D Jones, top 5 most shocking things after the first week in the NBA to you.
Well, it ain't that shocking, but Shea still putting up crazy numbers, but most of them is free throw line. I don't know how he keep getting to the free throw line. Number 4, Cooper Flag averaging 16, 6, and 3. I didn't see that happening. Number 2, Luka out here balling, man. And I'm not a Luka fan, but he balling. Number 3, man, Victor looks like an alien for real. Like
for real.
Yeah.
He can't be this good, bro. How did that? He like KD but taller. Like, it's crazy. And the number one story gotta be the gambling. It's gotta be the gambling, man. That's gotta be number one.
Correct.
Yeah,
It's gotta be.
gotta be. Okay, go ahead, Jay. What's yours?
Number 5 for me, I'm going Austin Reeves with a 51-point almost triple dub.
Yeah.
Like, he a good player, but I didn't know he had that in him. You know what I mean? Number 4, piggyback D. Wemby already engaged in a takeover, baby. You know what I'm saying? Like, he looking like he gonna be a problem for the next decade minimum.
Easy.
And he's only going to get better.
Yeah, easy.
Number 3, I'm gonna say these young boys coming out, you know, in this draft looking more ready than I've seen young players come out ready to play in a long time. You know, I mean, it could be, you know, that COVID, a lot of dudes stayed in college longer, you know, to get better or whatever. I don't know what the reason is. You know, maybe previous drafts weren't that good, or maybe this might be one of those special drafts like, you know, like 84 or 2003. But these boys look like they're ready for prime time already. Number 2, Embiid might be shot, baby, and headed for retirement. Like, you know, he looked worse, you know, than like somebody who ain't just played in a while. I mean, he looked shot, old, like he could barely move and all that stuff. So that was surprising to me. But number 1, like D, the NBA might just be dealing with a gambling scandal all year long, man. And that's unfortunate because it happened like after opening night, and you know that dude gonna drag this thing out for the whole NBA season for his own petty personal reasons.
Sure is.
I forgot
none of y'all picked the OKC double game, the double 2 games, double overtime games. You know what I mean?
You know what else was crazy? And I seen AI pick the Eastern Conference playoffs, and they had the Bulls in there. The Bulls whooped the Pistons, and I'm like, it's a fluke. But then the next night they whooped the Magic.
Yeah.
And I ain't see the Bulls doing that.
Yeah, it might be. Listen, it's gonna be a different season, especially with Wemby. Like, ain't nobody saw pick San Antonio. They might be the one that we all overlooking. They might be that one. Mo,
For real.
now being that I got to talk about baseball, being the World Series come right now, being that both teams are tied 1-1, I got to say, what are the top 5 things you noticed after 2 games of the World Series, and Game 3 is tonight? Actually, it's in a couple hours. What's your take on this, Mo?
Top 5 things I've seen from the World Series from the 2 games. Number 5, the New York Yankees need better pitching because they ain't in the World Series, and these guys are pitching lights out.
Yeah.
They balling out pitching. I'm saying listen, oh man, tonight's gonna be a good do. In Scherzer, is it Scherzer pitching tonight?
Yeah, I think so. Yeah. Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's gonna be another duel, man. You know, number 4, the New York Yankees need better hitting. Because I mean, Toronto put up 13 runs. Is that a record in the World Series? Damn near.
No.
It ain't.
No.
But still, and then they put up 9 runs in 1 inning.
Yep, that might be a record. Yeah.
So the Yankees need better. Number 3, the Yankees need a better coach because he didn't get the team to the World Series. Because these coaches out here putting their team in position to win championships. You know, number 2, Magic Johnson needs to buy part of the Yankees. Because whatever he touched turns to gold. So won't he come to the East Coast? I know it's a little chilly, you know, but we ain't never had no rivalry with y'all. Y'all had rivalry with Boston. Don't make us suffer for what Boston did to you. And number 1, the Yankees need to go to the World Series. Because that's the only thing we ever had that won something.
I like the way he slapped that book. Go ahead with yourself, Mo.
All right, come on.
Give me yours.
Mo, let's get real. You can't just keep throwing the Yankees in there, okay? Let's be serious about this. Number 5, I ain't watched not damn game of the World Series, okay? I don't know who winning. I don't know who losing. I just found out somebody had a 9-0 inning. Like, I didn't know that. Number 4. Yeah. Where they playing at tonight? Because I don't know.
LA.
Number 3. I ain't gonna watch it tonight either. The Pistons playing the Cavs, and I'm really concerned. Number 2, ain't baseball a great sport? And number 1, I don't give a piss about nothing but my Tigers, my Pistons, my Patriots, and my Red Wings. Go Blue.
Y'all, that's D Jones, y'all. That's D Jones. Jay, give me yours.
Hey, my number 5 is the same as D Jones number 5. I ain't watched not one of these goddamn games. Not a single one. But I do read like the box score to see who did what. So number 4 for me is what I observed, Japan produces some cold ass pitchers. I can tell you that. You know, between Yamamoto and Ohtani, coincidentally, both pitching for the Dodgers. I mean, these dudes are lights out.
What happened to Dice K?
I don't know.
Frank don't like that one.
So I'm gonna go number 3. Ohtani not really swinging the bat. That's kind of alarming, but not at the same time, given how baseball is. Number 2, Toronto can rake. Like, them boys can hit. And number 1, and this is surprising, they are very evenly matched teams. I thought the Dodgers would really overpower them, and Toronto was looking to be more formidable than I thought that they would be.
Yeah, that's why I think the winner of tonight's game is going to win the whole thing.
You might be right about that.
Yeah, because they get up in that. You know, we'll see about that. All right, tonight is Monday Night Football. We got 8 minutes left. Mo, you up, man? We got to talk about Kansas City coming in tonight, and they playing Washington Commanders. How are you looking at this, bro?
Washington is getting are they getting McLaurin back tonight? And and Jaden Daniels is playing also.
Yeah, Jaden Daniels is playing tonight. Yep.
And wasn't somebody else hurt for Washington, a running back or they had like 2 key players. I think they're gonna be in full strength, but the refs, the league is not gonna allow them to lose. The Chiefs to lose on Monday night to Washington. They just ain't gonna allow it to happen.
Yeah, that's the way I see it.
Not in Kansas City.
Yeah, that's what I see.
It ain't gonna happen. The memo's been out. Come on, man. We knew that was gonna happen.
Yeah. Honestly, I think they're gonna get smoked too, but that's just my opinion. What's your take on this, D?
Mo just said it. You got the Chiefs on Monday night in Kansas City versus the refs. With the refs. I got Kansas City by 37 tonight and a half.
D is hilarious.
Now, Jay, I want to see a good game, and these primetime games have been kind of different. So we'll see, man. We'll see. But the Thursday night games be worse than these. So, yeah, we'll see.
Jay, what's your take on this, bro?
My take is that Kansas City already got their Monday Night Football loss allotment when they lost in Duval 2 weeks ago, and they ain't gonna let it happen again. So go heavy on the Chiefs.
Yeah, that's the way I definitely taking it too. Let me see where we at right now. Okay, we talk about that. I guess
you gotta do the top 5 favorite or something things you seen on film. We've been holding that for like 3 weeks, man.
It's funny you said it because that's literally what I was about to say. Literally about to say.
All right, so go ahead and start it.
Yeah, go ahead. You start.
All right, number 5, Michael Ealy dropping the kids out the window in the movie Only for Black Girls. Remember that scene when he dropped the 2 kids out the window? That was crazy.
I've never seen a Tyler Perry movie.
All right, well, anyway, you will see that part. Number 4, Miss Johnson in the movie Friday, Water in the Dirt. Look at it. I didn't know about it till somebody on Facebook brought it up. I went and looked. When she's watering, when they walking by, it is complete dirt. It ain't like something's gonna grow there.
It was a seed. It was seeds in the dirt. She's watering seeds.
Joe Pesci in Casino talking to the banker. When the banker was like, I ain't got your money, Joe Pesci's like, I'm gonna bust in your head. 6 years, when I'm getting out of jail, you be getting out of coma. I'm gonna find you.
I'm gonna bust you in head again. Nikki Santoro, baby.
Come on, Mo, let's go.
Number 2, the 40-degree day. If you watch The Wire, you know what I mean when I say 40-degree day. One of the most best scenes in The Wire for me. And number 1, nothing tops Precious stealing that bucket of chicken. She looked like a young Travis Kelce in the first Super Bowl with a bucket of chicken run down 125th Street.
Okay, that's his 5. What's your 5, D?
Okay, number 5. I got the Tyson Holyfield fight. When he bit Tyson's ear, boy, I was, wait a minute. Then he did it a second time. That was shocking. Number 4, the OJ trial. Like when I was in 94, we all thought OJ didn't do it, and we cheered and yeah, I wish I never cheered for that. But it was one of the most shocking things I ever seen. Number 3, the Million Man March back in 1995, October 16th, 1995. The Million Man March. Mad I miss it. Great I seen the footage though. Number 2, 2004 Super Bowl halftime show. Janet Jackson and Justin Timberlake was one of my favorite and most shocking moments. Tittygate. And number 1, nobody picked these guys to win the championship, but they whooped the Lakers' ass in 2004, and that's my Detroit Pistons whooping Kobe and Shaq's ass.
D, I think you gave me your top 5 most shocking news stories in sports.
Well, this says favorite most shocking moments on film. So I threw in the Million Man March. I threw in some other stuff, but I'm like, that's not favorite. I couldn't throw in the Mike Brown and the, you know what I'm saying? So I had to
those purposely. Okay. Yeah. All right. Those are your 5. I can't judge your 5. That's your 5. Okay, Jay, what's your 5?
Number 5 for me was the scene in Coming to America. Eddie Murphy's in the tub and she raises and says, "The raw penis is clean, sir."
Great. That was great.
Phenomenal, shocking scene. Okay. Number 4, the diner scene in Pulp Fiction, that very last scene between Tim Roth and Sam Jackson. That scene is one of the most beautifully executed scenes I've ever seen in film. Amanda Plummer, I mean, it was so many things going on. I mean, I had never seen like a movie like that where the last scene was really the first scene, and you saw a whole movie in between those two things. Like, brain explodes.
Yeah.
Number 3, The Godfather, the first Godfather, when Mikey Corleone has to kill the police captain and the mob boss before he gets shipped off to Italy. The way that whole thing played out, the way the suspense built up, incredible. Number 2, most shocking scene I've ever seen, bro. If y'all seen Hancock, you would know, with Will Smith, you know what I'm about to talk about. When he went to prison, and he was surrounded by all the dudes he put in prison. And Will says, "If you don't get out my face, I'm gonna put your head up his ass."
Hilarious.
And they didn't listen. And next scene you see is a dude running around screaming, and the other dude screaming because his head is literally up this dude's bunghole. Bro, crazy. But the number 1, it will live in infamy for me, the most shocking scene ever. This is my introduction to real cinema and not Hollywood movies. When Radio Raheem got choked out by the cops and thrown into the back seat of the police car, and the movie never rectified it. To this day, man, that scene is so disturbing to me.
Hey, Frank, I did miss the excitement. Can I give my number one since I missed the excitement?
Yeah, go ahead.
And I'm surprised Jay didn't say this. It's got to be my favorite movie all time. What's in the box on 7?
Yeah,
that's gotta be number one.
Yeah, and then he goes to the long shot. You know, when he
and Morgan Freeman's like, get out of here, Baltimore. You don't want to see this.
Yeah. That was very disturbing. Very, 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 very disturbing. All right, y'all. If y'all looking at the time, that's the name of the show. It's called Box Seats. That's it. We got a lot more sports to talk about tomorrow. We got the World Series to talk about, Monday Night Football, some NBA games to talk about, and all of that. We're going to keep this thing going. We got to talk about the rest of the NFL games for the weekend that we didn't get to. Howie Bell should join us tomorrow, possibly. But, you know, he's doing his tour thing. We'll be back tomorrow anyway, 5 to 6 p.m. We do that every day. So thank you all for watching. We'll see y'all. Peace.